Hello there everyone, this is Neko here, getting ready to play Sons of the Forest. And today we're going to be covering the basics of building and all that, showing you some things that I think could help you, some ideas and all that. But first we're going to be using the dev commands, and how I got them was I downloaded a thing called WeMod and played the game through that. You can hit F10 once you download that. You can hit F10, it'll make a noise like that, and then it'll allow you to press in the code here. After that, you can put in spawn item log 10. Oops, I misspelled something. But you can do that and it will allow you to spawn in things. And so with that, we're going to get some logs spawned in. Spawn item log 10. Oops. All right, give me a second. I got to activate infinite life, all the infinite stats and stuff real quick. Ooh, holy flip. There we go. We've got it all back on where we can jump infinitely up into the air like this. We got the life, all that fun stuff. Ta-da! And we got the logs and all that. So anyways, back to this. So to cover the basics, the first thing you're going to need is simply to place down your starting logs in the direction you want. In other words, place down your foundation. Oops, I may have to turn my speed down because I did not, I accidentally turned it on. But the first thing you want to do is set up the 4 logs like this. Because if you're having trouble chopping your logs, for example, this, like you're having trouble chopping here, here, or here. In other words, chopping either one a 1 log by 3 log, or basically a 1 log and a 3 log, or a 2 log and a 2 log. You place it on the corner, it makes it so much easier to chop it. As you can see right there, I can see it. I can chop it down there, and if I get on the right at the right angle like this, I can chop up all of it there. So that's what I recommend for that. Now that I told you the easy way to chop your logs, and the other reason why I say it is because of this. So this covers splitting the log, and this covers chopping the log. Ta-da! Chop, 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 and chop. So now that you've got that, the first thing you want to do with the basics of building is set out your foundation. In other words, my personal recommendation is not to go higher than 2 logs high. What I mean by that, or 2 high log. In other words, right here. That's my recommendation. And the reason why is because, one, it starts to get into complications and it starts requiring more techniques and more things to do and all that kinds of other fun stuff. So we're gonna get that. And then, so now that I've given you the suggestion for the building part, it's on to the next part. If you're having trouble getting your structure up high enough here, like let's say you do this. In other words, you build here and you want to try and get it up. Whoops, I shouldn't hold sprint. And it doesn't want to go up, or it goes through the rock like that and you want to get rid of that. Then you can simply take one of these, and this might be a bad spot to try it. Here, let's move this stuff real quick. I don't know if this is going to be a good spot to try, but we'll get this here. Like I said, this is just to show you the basics and the workarounds of some things. So, Yeah, here we go. This is showing red. You're having trouble with that. There's a way around that. Let me put that down. You grab logs like this. Here's the basic way to do it. In other words, you place down a log here. You grab this and you place that down right there. After that, oh, come on. You can grab this, place another log right there, and then you can grab this, and depending on how you do this, nope. You can take this and you can extend it out. Whee! I forget that I have the stupid things on here. Okay. Once you get it to that height where you need it and you're having trouble, you can simply just take logs as needed and place them where you need them. Some of these won't snap into place until you've gotten enough structure. Sometimes you need to place this stuff here first. In other words, get those all set up across here. Once you've done that, you can take this, remove that, and there you go. Now you have a ramp that leads up to here. Some of these techniques require tuning and all that. Now that I've covered lifting this up, we're going to cover one other thing. We're going to cover a few other issues and things that people have. So next is this distance. Let's say you're trying to reach something, and for example, you have this, and you can't. This is at a certain spot where it's like, let's say you were trying to put one of these underneath, and this arrow is not appearing. Well, what you can do is take this. Hold on a sec here. Oops. Ow. Like I said, not perfect. You can take this and you can throw that underneath. It will lift it up. Then you can take one of these, look underneath it like here or here, and then ta-da, you now have that placed under. Then you can remove this, and there you go. That is another method to get things up, which means you can use that same kind of method over here. In other words, you could place down oh, I don't have enough logs here. Here, let me spawn some more logs. Log 10. Okay, now that we've got some more logs, oh, I will tell you, if you cut more than 100 logs down, don't. You're gonna waste a lot of time and effort. Oh, here we are. You're having issues like this where you can't, where it doesn't want to connect down like that. There are some sometimes you have to place another log there to get it to go the way you want it to. Oops, nope. Alright. Some of these structures you have to play around, but this is the basic from leveling up. As you can see, you can place logs here, there, these rest on the rocks there, all that fun stuff. And if you're trying to get poles like this underneath, you can throw down a block, lift it up, and make it easy to get. Same principle over here. You can place down here, throw in a strut, it lifts it up. You can place down another rock or log under that, and that will work too. Now we're going to get on to the structural integrity of this, which means we need to pop that, and we need to place this down. The thing is, there's a lot that that plays in the role of this. Some of these techniques you might already know. Some of them you're probably thinking this is too complicated, and most of you have probably already left, but if you haven't, hopefully you learned something. So first we're gonna get this up, and I'm gonna show you something. Let me just get that right there. We'll move this over here. We'll spawn in probably 20 more logs. Alright, spawn. That's always amusing. Alright, now we're going to be doing this little thingy here. Personally, I recommend building a scaffolding and all that around your structure, but try not to attach the structure to the scaffolding, or the scaffolding to the structure, because it could end up becoming a part and you could be having some problems. As you can see here, I can remove this and I can no longer remove those. But if oops. I did not mean to do that. Okay, now we need in the event you come across an issue like this, you're going to need a strut. Because now you can take that, and then you can place that, and then you can take this, and then boom. There we go. We fixed that issue. So next, we're going to be going up. Here's the thing. If you're going to be going up, you need to have a structure support on the sides of your structure here in order to achieve this next thing that I'm getting ready to do. And you'll see why. Whoops. Alright, up here, whee, one right there. We're gonna come over here, grab that, and we're gonna set this up real quick. I will do a building episode taking all these techniques and showing each one by step and putting a time lapse together with it. Whee. And I'll probably fix the stupid settings so I'm not moving 8 bazillion miles. Alright. Because that's making this a little bit harder to do. Alright, we're going to need to place that there. We're going to need to get this one up. Can we... I forgot I can jump 8 million miles. There we go. This will help building a lot, especially if you time your jumps properly. Whee! I love this. Alright, we're going to continue getting this up, and this is for people who are trying to build really high structures, or poles, or whatever you want to call it, and are having a hard time figuring out why their structure is not doing what it's supposed to. Okay, we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, roughly 6 more logs. Alright, there we go. And then we can get this one right here. Whee! I definitely need to do a better adjustment with the settings and stuff. I did not expect to be Superman-y this. Whee! Now, most of you probably have trouble, or you figure this out already on what to do. And I will tell you, I forgot to tell you the order of how you want to do this. I told you the first thing you want to do is set down your foundations. I forgot to tell you you want to do your walls next. Now, here's this. We're going to remove this all here. Ow. And I'm going to show you what happens now. Now, so if you try to remove that, you can, and you can't remove that one. But you can remove that, and you can't remove that. And that's because this structure here is being supported by this pole right here. And you can remove this, but you won't be able to remove these two here. Oops. I forgot. And if you want to be able to remove these, you have to have these here. And then you have to have one of these underneath it. Problem is I accidentally removed this before I was supposed to. So now I've got to put a strut here to fix that issue. Because I will tell you, order matters. As you can see, the order of things matter. Now that we do this, we can now remove this. And you saw that just moments ago, I couldn't take either of these off, and now I can. I can even take out this. And the reason why is because of this here. Oh, not this one. Oh, it's because I still have all of these supports. So let's take... Nope, not that one. Nope, not that one. Come on. Nope, not that one. There we go. We take that one, then we take this one, and we take this one, and this, and there we go. We got those all out. Whee! Nope, not that one. Oh, there we go. And then we... Ah, you mother... Oh, perfect. As you can see, this one here is being... There's no support. This is supporting that structure. Now, if I place this... Ta-da! And then same thing here. If I want to be able to remove all of these, I need to place a support here. And then I can take this one, that one, and that one. And there you go. I now have a giant square. The reason why I suggest placing your foundations first is to get your blueprint and then get your walls up next. Once you get your walls up, then you can set up your roof. And then after all that's set up, you can start taking apart, starting from the top down, all unnecessary items and put them where you need. But if you can't remove an item, it means it's structurally supporting, and that in order to remove that item, first you have to make it where... Stupid idiot, quit pushing the logs around. First you have to make sure everything's in a proper order and make sure everything's set up right. And then after that, depending on how things go, and the reason why I say the walls and stuff is because you're going to have to support your structure and all that. So now, depending on how you build your stuff, you can simply do this, and then you can build onto here, and then you can take this, and you can throw this up, and ta-da! Now we have another floor here, and then if we have another strut, which we'll place this here, we'll pull out our axe, we'll split it in half, grab it, support it. Realistically, you could have taken this off too, but I just kind of left it there. But now you can do the same thing here. You can place that down, take this, place this up, and there you go. As you build along, you're gonna end up learning some things, and other things. Oops, no. And eventually you'll end up learning things like where you can do this. Take that, and then there you go. Now we have it 3 wide. The question is, I don't know how far these can actually support. So I'm actually going to test that out. I'm going to come over here. We're going to throw this here. Can we... Oh wow, that one strut can support 1, 2, 3... 3 logs out so far. Oops, not that way. We'll throw that there. We'll grab another one. But as you can see here, it's all about proper placement, proper thing. So yeah, this can only support 1, 2, 3 logs out from where it is. So after that, you have to put in another strut. Which means you can simply you can make your structures 3. You can build your floor and all that stuff and your walls like this. And you probably could do other stuff too. This is just showing you the basics of certain things. In other words, I'm just getting this all set up, quickly building it, removing it, repeating. And it looks like you don't even need a strut. Oh, yes, you do need a strut. The strut gives you the ability to extend out by 1 log. Without the strut, you get 1, 2, 3. With the strut, you get 1, 2, 3, 4. Which means if I throw in this one, I should be able to simply grab this. Actually, I think I screwed up. I think I was supposed to put that there and then test whether or not this could, Okay, so yeah, I was correct. And then we should be able to, there you go. So as you learn the basics of building, if you're trying to build structures like this, where it's high enough off the ground with stilts, you have to have something supporting the point of where the logs connect for straight pillars, which means you'll have to put either angle or structure pieces like this out from it. And then from there, you're going to have to fill everything in and all that. So this works great for building walls, all that fun stuff. As you go along, you'll eventually learn more. This is just a crash course in the basics, showing you a couple methods on how to raise your things if you're having trouble where you can't figure out how to get it from here to here. Then we've got the showing you how to get these across with the pillars here like this without the need or without having the bars across here. In other words, you get to save 4 extra logs by putting 2 logs here and here. Depending on how you build your structure, technically you can save more. But if you plan to wall this in, you're going to end up needing to actually, can I don't know if I can. Oh, here. Can I put the floor in if I do? No. Yeah, that's the reason why I say put the foundations first, is because I'm gonna show another trick in a later build episode that's gonna require you placing down foundations and stuff. Whether it looks nice or not is gonna be something else. So if you enjoyed learning at least a tiny bit of the basics here, please like. If you didn't, I understand. You probably already knew all this. and you probably thought I might have been showing you something new in the process. I might be able to in my next episode, but this one, no, sorry. For now, if you want to see more of this series, make sure to check out my in-screen credits. I will be doing more on this series and all that. And if you want to see other games I play, make sure to check out my channel. I do play other games in the process. Now I'm going to get ready for the next episode, which is going to be showing you, I guess, more basic tricks and or what you could consider intermediate tricks in the process. I will be doing time lapse of each trick or option, or technically time lapse of the build as I go along. For now, hopefully you enjoyed. I'm gonna get ready to, so bye bye.